black ghost knifefish. One fish in the aquarium world that feels so different. One oddball fish that looks nothing like a regular fish, and it doesn't swim like a normal fish. This fish is anything like normal fish should be, but that's what caught many fish keepers' attention. But looks are not the only thing that makes these fish unique. There's a lot more unique stuff about this fish. And in this video, I'm gonna show you 10 cool stuff about black ghost knifefish that's as mysterious as the fish itself. You might not believe what this fish can do, but once I showed you these unbelievable stuff about black ghost knifefish, you will be blown away by this fish. Wanna know more cool stuff about black ghost knifefish? Welcome to Taj Mahal Aquatics, and let me show you 10 cool facts about black ghost knifefish that was so unreal to be true. You may know electric eels are the only fish that can shock you. But what if I told you that these fish can produce electricity too? Do you even know that these fish can produce electricity? If you want to know, these fish can produce electricity. But no need to worry, they will not zap you with their electricity or charge your phone. They only generate weak electricity field, which they use to hunt, communicate, and navigate their surroundings. And they really rely on their weak electricity fields as their eyes are basically useless. And they actually prefer dim lighting and calm environment because they see with their electricity, not sight. And too much lighting will make them stressed. So if you want to set their tank, make sure your light is not too strong. And that's one unique ability about these fish. They can produce electricity and use it for many things. But electricity is not the only cool thing these fish have. There's more. How many of you know that these fish can swim backwards too? Nobody? Really? If you have black ghost knifefish at home, you may notice they might swim in reverse. Most fish can only swim forwards, but these fish can also swim backwards as smoothly as they go forward. It's kinda like if they have a built-in reverse gear, and watching them swim backwards makes them feel like they are doing moonwalk, but underwater. And that's one unique thing about this fish that no other fish can do. Can your fish swim in reverse? Let me know. Do you guys know that these fish can vibrate in water? These fish literally make the water vibrate, but not in the way that you think. And no, they will not cause flash floods or tsunami. It's just a micro vibration, and it's not gonna disturb the water too much. They can vibrate in two ways. They can do it by generating electric waves and also subtle fin undulations that ripples the water. So not only they can make electricity, they can also vibrate the water too, which I guess no other fish can do except them. This one might be a shock to you, but how many of you know that they are a cousin of electric eel? Nobody, huh? You may not know this, but electric eels and black ghost knifefish are actually cousins. They both belong to the same order, Gymnotiformes. And since they both make electricity, it kinda makes sense that they are related. Only difference is, One has weak electricity that's not gonna hurt you, and the other, they could charge your phone or literally zap you if you make them upset. So if you wanna know why they can make electricity, that's why. So basically, you have a harmless version of electric eel that won't zap you in your tank. But don't hope they can help you charge your phone. If you wanna set a tank for these fish, make sure you don't stick a background wallpaper that can turn your tank into a mirror. Because if you do, the wackiest stuff is about to happen. Wanna know what that is? They can mistaken their reflection as their rival. This is actually not something that happens quite often with black ghost knifefish, unlike with other fish like betta or flowerhorn. But if you have reflective background that can turn your tank glass to a mirror, and your tank light hits just right, be prepared for the silliest thing that your black ghost knifefish can do. And that is challenging their own reflection for a duel. So be wise with your tank background choice. Wrong background, then the silliest thing is about to happen. And if you have black ghost knifefish, have your black ghost knifefish mistaken their reflections as their rivals? Tell me in the comments. We may see them small at the store, but how many of you know that they actually have big brains? Well, nobody knows, huh? Well, I guess nobody cares either. Despite we see them small at the store, black ghost knifefish have surprisingly large brains compared to other aquarium fish. And what's also unique about this fish is that they have one of the biggest brain to body ratio for aquarium fish, which is pretty mind-blowing for an aquarium fish, right? But since their brains are bigger than what we expected, are they really that smart? Since they have big brains, they are obviously smart. They may be just a fish, but they are smarter than you that watch this video. They can learn routines, feeding schedules, recognize you, and even play with your hand movements, and you can even hand feed them or even pet them once they gain trust on you. So if you think your dog is a smart pet, this fish might prove you wrong. They are more than just a unique fish, but also a smart fish, thanks to its big brain. And apart from being a smart fish, you know what else they can do? Do you know what other capability this mind-blowing fish has? These fish can map their tank. Thanks to their electric sense, they can map every corner of their tank. And not only they can map or navigate their tank, they can also use their electric sense to find food or even chat with other fish. So basically, they don't need Google Maps to navigate their tank or WhatsApp to chat with other fish. They have a built-in radar that can do everything. But even though they are smart and have the ability to map their surroundings, they have one problem. For a fish this smart, you might expect them to show something to you, right? But no, even though these fish are incredibly smart, they are super shy. Like that one nerdy classmate in your high school. They love to hide on pipes or driftwoods. So if you want to set their tank, make sure you have plenty of cozy hideouts for these fish. But here's the good news. They may be shy, but once they gain trust on you, they would be more than happy to glide out and greet you like a friend. So even though they are smart, they are extremely shy. And if they are nowhere to be seen, no need to panic because they need some time in their crib. Some people believe that oddball fish like this one would not live that long. But if you think likewise, you are so wrong. Black ghost knifefish actually live long. Wanna know how long their lifespan? These fish can live for 10 to 15 years, which is pretty long for an oddball fish like this one. They may be mind-blowing from how they looked or how smart they are, but their lifespan is insane. They can spend decades in your tank, so don't think they live a short life. These fish can stand for a decade, and that is also a warning for you to not treat them like a toy if you want to keep them. Treat them right, and they can be a pretty good long-term underwater roommate. And that's 10 amazing facts about black ghost knifefish. A fish that looks something out of this world. A mysterious swimmer that proves looks aren't everything. There's a lot of cool stuff about this fish that I guess none of you ever known. And in this video, we discover more unique stuff about this fish that makes them one of a kind. And that wraps up this video. And what facts about black ghost knifefish that impresses you the most? Let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends that want to learn more about black ghost knifefish. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as more stuff is on the way. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.